Hey boys, we're back! Who would have guessed it? Welcome to some more Dota 2 action in the StarLadder Miner. After that long duration of pause there, we are finally back into the game. We did a remake of the lobby, so we are back into the Dota game, and hopefully we'll get this bad boy underway with no interruptions like that once more. Let's blame Valve, because that's usually how it goes. No treant skin, huh? Interesting. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second to last possible game here. Welcome to the best of 3 series between Motocare and Thunder. Oh my goodness. Don't ever do that again, please. Motocare Reborn versus ThunderP game number 2. The winner of this series will move on through the qualifiers. The loser will be exiled. Not really, they'll just have to, they're done, basically. They won't be exiled, they'll just move along. They'll probably do whatever the next minor is, or you know they might try to qualify for that major that might be happening in Disneyland. I saw that and I was very interested. I was like, dude, Disneyland? I would be down to go to Disneyland for a major. Anyway, it looks like the ruins will be a 2-2 grab. Morphling Laugh will be the kick out there. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the game. Let's talk about who's going to be where and where's going to be who and why are they going to be there. We're going to talk on the side of the Radiant. I read this as RTZ on accident. One previous game. RZS will be the Winter Wyvern Pugna by Rar in the mid. The Life Stealer that's going to be played by Arms and the Safe Nature's Prophet by Murdoch. And Tiny Tony Man, who is not registered in his name. For the team name for some reason is 444. Meanwhile, on the side of the dire for Thunder Predators, we'll have Matthew being the Rubik. Keeper of the Light will be Prada. Ember Spirit by Dragon. Frank will be the Doom. And Attune will be the Morphling. Tiny trying to toss Prada in the back here, but man, the game feels a lot quieter for some reason. It's probably just my baby ears doing baby ear stuff. Toss available. They will toss him into Murdoch. The clicks are going to be there. They're going to find the first blood. That is really interesting. Why is it like that? Is it different in all pick? Frank losing quite a bit of HP down here in the bot lane. This is a very aggro lane, but at the same time, Arms is still going to have a somewhat hard time farming here. Treant's going to be picked up. 444 looking for the toss. They find the toss on Attune. There is no trees available at level 1. Oh, our 444 though is going to be in a bit of trouble. I don't know why I keep on trying to say Arc Warden. Or R. I'm trying to say RRR for some reason. It's 444. Attune's got 7 or 6 different masks planned. Imagine if these all stacked additively though. That would be pretty insane. It will be Tiny denying himself, though, which is pretty good. That's usually what you do as a Tiny when you're running out of spells or mana. You kind of just kill yourself. Will be a pause once more. The Keeper of the Light will disconnect. Hopefully, it's just not the eternal pause. Hopefully. Sentry word picked up for the Keeper. Did they find the sentry down here? They did. It was just barely within range, too. Trying to make sure that this stack camp doesn't get stacked. No, Rubik's not within range of the block there, so it'll be okay. The worst thing about dying to a neutral creep, though, is that you do have to wait like an extra 15 seconds at level 1 to come back to your lane. But for Murdoch, it's not really the worst problem because he could just get some more levels. In fact, he'll get 3 by the time Tiny is like coming back. It's always better than just TPing. Really hope not. PC crashed. Oh yeah, this is it right here. RZS knows exactly what's going on. It's great. Yeah, I mean they waited for 444. So they're willing to give the time. Computer crash and such. Well, at least, you know, the difference between the last game and this game, you know, at least this game's moving. At least this game's moved. They weren't stuck on the base forever, but I'm sure their PCs kind of load up pretty quickly. I mean, it takes my beast a little while to come back up, but that's because it's a frickin'... It's a... Not a tower. Well, it is a tower, technically, but it's a server tower. This bad boy's got quite a bit of stuff in there. See, look at how quick that was, man. Imagine if my PC loaded up Dota that quickly. Then again, you know, I have, like, editor tools that get loaded up as soon as the game comes in, and so on and so forth. And they will deny that camp. They just don't want Doom to get a good creep by the looks of it. Just having to keep on eating up those guys. What do we got for good creep camps anyway? There's the Satyr. That's the best camp in the game. Double Satyrs, actually. What about the Dire Zone camp? Tomato and Potato. And then the Ogres. There's a Troll. There's a Satyr. They got one there. The Damage Dog. Damage Dog. And Trolls. Okay. Fairly low, low happiness for these camps. 2 Satyrs, but they're stuck on the wrong side of the river. A Toon getting beat up by this Nature's Prophet. In fact, he went for a Blightstone at 1, too, so he deals some pretty good damage to a Toon here. Rubik the Unseen? Less than ideal. Lift is available for Rar. They want to get this kill. Draken's going to start making the aggression. They bring him in. They're trying to look for the Shackles. The Shackles will be there. Shackles. The Searing Chains. Will he get out? He does not. Matthew will get the kill, but now the return. RZS will get the kill. They're looking for it. And he's like, ah, look at me, wand. I'm alive. One of the best tinies in Brazil. He's doing a pretty good job. He's definitely proven it. Signature hero. That's why they were banning it every game. A Toon might be in a bit of trouble. The stun goes out. They do manage to bring him onto Murdoch, but, you know, technically they brought him onto the tower. I think just, well, you know, and then there's Murdoch being a god with that body block. This game is looking very scary already for Thunder Predators. Murdoch, though, is going to eat like 8 of the tower shots, which in turn will push him away for the time being. Doom really wants Satyr camp. I heard the stack sound. No Satyr camp still. Yeah, I don't know why the game sounds are really quiet. Here. We'll go back and change it like that. Good enough for me. Oh, you know what? There's also another thing that might be the same thing here. Hang on. There you go. Rada does manage to die up in the top lane in the meantime, so... Oh my god. Don't try to deny your boots. Don't try to deny your boots. Just as a taunt. Oh man, Rar might be in a bit of trouble here. He does have salve available. Back down in bot, though. They're looking for the kill out on RZS. I don't really know. They're just going to get the slow on the Frank, though. Is he going to be able to get the return kill? Vernal Blade going to work, but it's not going to do enough work for this scenario. TP going out into the mid. They want this kill on the Ember. Doesn't have jump just yet, and, well, he'll be thrown up into the air. One more right click will do it. They get him. They get him back down in the bot. Rotations will be back going over there. Oh, surround sound. Crap, it's the surround sound. Hang on, there's also one last thing we could do for this, guys. Boop. And then boop. Okay. Should be better. Wow, it is way better. Alright, 5 minutes in, there's already 6 kills on the board. Matako already doing it pretty well. Now Frank coming in there. They're getting the kills. He's slowed in every way, shape, and form. Infernal Blade will be there, but so does 444. Coming in with the Tiny. He will get the kill. You guys look at the sounds. You'll hear them. Draken having a hard time really hoping this bottle's top. And it is. It's a DD rune. Not denied. They will have to leave it be. It's a bottle actually on Rar as well, so. It's just a bottle war, basically. Let's go ahead and look at our net worth, or net worth CS. That'd be weird to look at net worth this early. We have the opposing safe landing fight going on here. 41 and 9. The opposing safe lane. That is 28 and 7. That has died twice? No, just once. So that was Keeper that's died twice. Yeah, Keeper's died twice. Attune is getting destroyed, though. He is just getting clicked on so hard. I don't want to prepare for a lesson. I'm tired of hearing that. I'm very tired of hearing that I need to prepare for a lesson. What if this is a game? I don't think they'll do it. But what if Nature's Prophet went the rat build? I don't think he would go the rat build, but imagine the rat build. Radiant pulled creeps. They do manage to break the camp. They eat the observer ward in the mid, and apparently we're preparing for a lesson still. 4-4-4. Looking to get the jump on Attune here. Break down more trees, and that's going to be the push there that he needs, so they will dive the tower. He turns into Nature's. Now he makes his own trees. The ring to ring. Who's going to ring the Rosie here? Nature's getting that ult just in time back in the mid, though. They are contesting it quite aptly because now the Ember's up in the top lane, trying to get the kill on 4-4-4. They are going to go for him, though. They do manage to find the jump as well, the damage. They do manage to find 4-4-4. Pretty easy kill for them. Murdoch will TP on out. Gonna set it back then. There you go. Game sounds at max. Last time I had this problem, though, people were saying that they couldn't hear me literally at all. Hopefully that won't be the case here. You see Frank gonna be in a bit of trouble here. The secondary slow will be out from the lifestealer. This looks like a dead Frank. Frank looks pretty dead. Frank's dead. Frank's dead, everybody. Rar gonna start clicking on this mid here. He's getting pretty close. They want the lift out from Matthew. They find the lift, the searing chains. They will find the root as well. Does manage to decrepify. He's gonna suck off the Rubik instead, but not gonna find the kill. In fact, he might still be in trouble here. Nope, disengage will be just fine. Murdoch tries to get the kill on Draken. No, they do have Matthew still go down from the 4-4-4 Tiny. This is a very scary game. It is already 7-3. The mid tower is almost dead. There are these treants that are going to confirm the mid tower. Now it's the Ember tossed up into the sky. The Winter Wyvern dealing enough damage. They're trying to click him down. Not going to be enough burn, but they're at least going to find their return kill out on the Keeper. They get the tower, they get the Keeper, and that's a lot of gold already going to their way. And this is a Nature's Prophet game. Yeah, we are going to see the silence, though. That's the pretty standard thing for a Nature's Prophet, going for the silence. And it works really well against Morphling here, especially since the Morphling is definitely not having a great time. He is 59-15. Let's go ahead and jump to the net worth chart as we're at 9.5 minutes. We have the Nature's Prophet leading the top of the net worth at 4.1. He is working on the silence, as previously discussed. The Lifestealer running at 4.1 as well is going to go for the Midas, so no doubt we will see the Radiance build. Still the plan here. The Ember Spirit will follow, running at 3.5. Don't quite know what he's going to go for yet, but a lot of Embers are starting to build the Lightning into like Boots of Travel and so on and so forth. Nature's Prophet, they do see Attune in the back lines. They drop the ultimate. They actually make it hit bottom first. The creeps come through. They try and get Attune's HP to basically none, and they do. Rard wants to find at least some kill here, whether it's the tower or a hero is the question. Murdoch will still get out. They do deny the tower with the Pugna version of Morphling. Now they're looking for some more there. They want 4-4-4. The Blinding Light will actually push them back for the time being. The lift as well. The Fade Bolt goes out, but the Disarm is going to be... Disarm. It's actually the Decrepify is going to be there, and maybe he'll be able to get out. And he gets out. Look at hell, man. Look at hell. Do see 4.6 sitting on the Lifestealer now. The Midas is coming on in on that courier, as well as a book. That also for him? No, but he might take it anyway. Back up in the top, they find a toss. They're going for more, but you can't really get that much else there. Rar is just trying to do his best here. Yeah, they will clean that up. They might want to start pressing this tier 2 tower already at 11 minutes. They're going to start dropping damage on it already. This is the power of a Nature's Prophet who's gotten farm. How is this not 4-4-4? It was 4-4-4 from the last game. And it's the same username. And it's the same... Oh, it's not 4-4-4. Interesting. Why is it not... It's a sub. Oh, it's their sub. My apologies. So how do I say his name then? Is it Dunhai? Murdoch is going to go ahead and try and tree ring himself. It's not going to help him out, though. The Infernal Blade is actually down, so they might be able to get it unless they want to pop Doom from Murdoch. Drop the Searing Chains. There's no real way out of here. The TP is going to be there. He goes down. But Tiny is... Okay, so... I want to figure out his name here. Dunhai. Okay. I'm not shouting. Oh boy. Well, it looks like they really want to get this bot tower. That siege creep's going to help them get it. And the TP from the Nature's Prophet, they're going to drop down them treants. TP rotation going out there. Going to go ahead and leave. The Radiance still the main plan for the Lifestealer here. It's going to be pretty hard for them to try and contest this, man. Nature's Prophet ult comes in to eat the creep wave, and Arms is like, dude, that's my money. I know how it goes. Nature's Prophet usually is pretty much the same scenario. I play him a lot, but I play a Greed Nature's Prophet, and he makes some dosh, let me tell you. The Greed Prophet makes some serious dosh. Let's see what we're going on here. It's going to be the Urn for the Winter Wyvern. And the Pugna's still going to go for the Aether Lens. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a Dagon Pugna game. All that mana. The recipe for the Aether Lens. Up and running now. Looks like Unhigh's looking for the Tiny. They spot him with the Observer Ward, and it's going to be turned around pretty quickly there, because at first it was going to be the other way around, because now the Lifestealer's here. They find the lift out onto one nail. They toss him directly into Matthew, and Matthew trying to find the clicks. He's working on his best here. Now he just, actually the Nature's Ult comes through and kills him off there instead. Matthew eats the dust. Panda dropping a good old Q. Won't actually hit Arms there, but it's not really the point of the cast there. Well, let's check out our net worth. Radiance, still the plan. Midas going off once more. 200 health going to be picked up for the Lifestealer, so it is just the survive and burn build. It looks like it is the Boots of Travel first into the Yules, actually, so no Ember Spirit damage just yet. We are going to see a two-man smoke on the great combo himself. Looking for more, though. They find Prada. They toss him into him. That's one dead boy. There goes the poor Keeper of the Light. We're going to see a return play here. Not really. It's going to be an S and Y for the Morphling next. Frank going to go for the Blink Dagger. He might go Midas first. Sometimes I've seen them go Midas instead of Blink first. But I think this is a game where like he'd probably much rather want Blink. RZS will be able to get out. Kraken's going to dedicate the last remnant. They don't find him. They even drop the scan, too. They're trying his best to find him because they're sacrificing their top tower for this. 15 minutes in, boys. 10 and 5. The tier 2 tower is already going down to Murdoch and his Nature's Prophet. Keeper Wave being channeled. Oh. Well, then, which one of them is it? It's Dunhow. Okay. You managed to steal. Ah, that's pretty good, actually. Splinter Blast will clear up the creep wave. Anything that clears creep waves is like something that a Rubik really wants. What is up with his staff, though? Look at that. It's got some real extra particle effects going out there. Splinter Blast. He's up the creep wave. A lot of damage to Rar as well. Just pumping his TP. Yeah, look at that. Just cleans the creep wave every time. There's nothing they could do now that he's got that spell. They need to kill off the Rubik if they want to try and push this. They will hit Rar with it once more. Keeper of the Light destroying an Observer Ward. The only person not here is the Nature's Prophet, who's got silence. Be able to TP and rotate on top of any enemy he wants to anytime soon here. Nature's ult going through. Not going to hit the mid, though, so it must have hit top. Yeah, it did hit top. I really thought it went from left to right. So I thought it would have went to mid first. Nature's Prophet being very careful here. Might have saw the rotations. A lot of pings coming out here by both teams. They do get that very cheeky observer ward that actually doesn't catch anything immediately. And now they see it. They quell the tree and they see that the Winter Wyvern's there. They quell the tree. That's the only way they got the vision of that. Doom eating up another tomato creep. They will just continue to push down this bot lane, which will express an eventual push to the middle lane, though. They drop the Will-O-Wisp, and that is probably one dead... Oh, no. The silence goes out on the Winter Wyvern. The mute, actually, so we'll bring him down. The silence goes out from the Natures, but what are they going to do, actually? In fact, Murdoch's going to be in a bit of trouble here. They do manage to find the toss out on Frank, though, but that's not going to change anything. No Basher available. They're trying to click him, but they do manage to get the Strength Adaptive, which will stun them off for now. Was that a Nature's buyback? Hang on, what? No. Nature's never actually got into the fight. Dunham. Dunham. Okay. Portuguese. Got it. Dunham. You just say tiny. That works too. You just brought the TP coming in. They want to find Draken, but they're going to find Matthew instead. They get the tree ring. They quell him out, but that silence might tick him off. Oh, the raindrop. We'll save him, actually, and he will have blink up, and he blinks out. He's out of there. Doom's like, hey, I want to be part of this too. Not going to happen. So they need to have an answer for the Morphling soon here, because the Lincolns, oh, the no Lincolns, actually, will be a Manta, basically accomplishes the same thing. Murdoch finds him, but he's by himself here. I don't think Murdoch is a guy that can outwin this DPS fight, especially with now the... I do not understand that rotation there at all. RZS will claim a ward, and the Winter Wyvern will go out. Frank's going to try and go on him, though. They are going to get the Winter Wyvern. Nope, Winter Wyvern gets the kill on Matthew first. RZS is going to be burning away slowly, but not enough to kill him off. In fact, he's got Urn. So, he's good. He's good. I forgot that technically costs mana. Oh, it looks like they are going to get this tier 2 tower, unless Draken wants to really hard defend this thing. Boss, it's just like, go back to your friends. He just really wants this tower, actually. The next Nether Blast will kill it off. They can deny it. It is within 13, or it is within that percentage range, but it will still go down. But the TP rotations are coming in. Are we going to see any sort of return heal? No. They can't do that. They can't do anything with that plague ward, that ward being there. It is a plague on their enemies, that's for sure. Which is actually another thing that Benno says, so I can't really say that either. The Nether Ward. And I'm getting all my quotes mixed up. But anyway, they need to really find a way to kill off this Morphling. Because if y'all remember last game, Morphling was in the game and did a very good job at shutting down the Lifestealer. This is another game where that could be the scenario where the Morphling will shut down the Lifestealer, just it's on the opposing side this time. Radiant drops scan, and they see that nobody is around. They drop down a Sentry Ward, which does not get seen immediately by the fact that there's 18 million quelled trees up here. TP rotation out, and they will be able to get the jump on the Winter. They steal probably one of Winter's better spells. Might actually get the kill based on the fact that Burn's going to work. No, Draken will get it instead. Arctic Burn is definitely one of the better ones. 400 additional night vision as well. So it gives them a lot of extra cast time here. The Dagon will be the next thing out for the Pugna. So as always, it goes from the Aether Lens into the Dagon. Dunham. Dunham. Oh, it's Dunham. 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 Dagon will be up for the Pugna. They're looking for a 3-man smoke with the assist of the fact that the Tiny is currently being infested by the Lifestealer. Might be a run towards the bot here as the Nature's Prophet's trying to buy some time. Does have Silence up and ready. Vladimir's available as well. First person they might be running into would be Doom. Dire dropped the scan, and they know they're not at Roshan. Nature's breaks the trees, but they do find Matthew. And that's not what they want, though. But that's what they're going to get. They find Matthew, and he looks pretty dead. Although Pugna's taken a lot of damage from these Morphling illusions. Which, by the way, Draken now up in the top lane. Arms. He's got no basher, so he can't outfight Draken here. He's got a... What is he going to go for? Yeah, no basher. He's going to go for Lincoln's next. I think I like that a lot in this game. The Doom is the one thing that he's kind of like very susceptible to dying to. Like, the Doom just makes Lifestealer not happy. Just not happy. It'll be yet another smoke in the mid here. This is a big difference between the two teams, is that the smokes that go out by Motoko actually like result in stuff almost all the time. Frank up on the high ground. They will drop Treants to try and give him some time, but Draken with an Invis rune right on top of him. They do not actually end up getting the Doom. He blinks out just in time, and Murdoch can start TPing to the top lane. They do see Matthew, though. The Infest goes off. They know they're in the Roshan, but they do manage to find the kill on the Winter. They steal the Q. There goes a Will-O-Wisp as well. Lifestealer just caught in the wrong spot here. Stun goes out from both of Toon as well as the Tiny himself, and now there's a Keeper Wave going through. He goes down as well. There's the Nature's Prophet just up in the top lane the whole time. Now down in the bot lane. This might be a game where Nature's should just rat. And I'd be very happy to see it. I'd be very happy to see Rat Nature's, but I don't think it's done out. I don't know with you guys anymore. They are going to clean up this mid. There's really no way it doesn't die here. Oh no. They do manage to find Mundo, but... Mundo, wow. That's definitely the wrong one. Murdoch. They kill off Murdoch there. The Treants are hitting the tower, but that's... You know, actually, that's not even +4 Treants yet, is it? Yeah, he's level 13. This is the problem I have with my Natures, is that I'm running around a lot dropping Treants, but I'm never actually getting the XP for things, so... Pretty hard for Natures right now. Alright, this does damage now, too. Roshan is still the plan here. I don't think there's any way they can contest this one, as nobody's nearby. The Lightning is still the next plan for the Ember. The Yules is up as well. The Blink Dagger for the Rubik is his next play, but this is what I'm talking about. The Lifestealer, they need something to counter out the fact that the Morphling is doing a lot of damage. You're going to see the Bloodthorn, maybe? No, Medallion. Into the Hex. It's not bad, but they're going to sacrifice a tier 2 possibly for this, and another tier 1. Very hard play to make sure this Lifestealer doesn't die in the next team fight. They drop the scan, and they see that he's in Roshan, so Keeper Wave goes through. It's not going to kill off anybody, which means they will sacrifice this tier 2 tower. They were really unhappy. They obviously dropped the scan, and they found out. Ember is going to get the root out onto Tiny, who is thrown down to the low ground. But it doesn't look like it's going to change anything here. The heal not going to save him from the Keeper Blast. Now, it looks like there's just the prime defense is what the plan here is. Murdoch. What are we going for here, man? Are you sticking with... You sticking with the damage natures? They're going to see this tier 1 tower getting whacked upon so hard. These illusions deal so much damage, actually. And now it's a dead tower. Arms looking to try and get the jump, though. They do manage to find the switch around almost immediately. Maybe to find Draken is the question, but no Basher. They can't quite get who they can't quite get. Basically it. Have to start out with a Winter Wyvern ultimate to make that one work. But let's go ahead and check out some item development. Looks like Winter Wyvern is going to go... is there a hero? There is. That's one dead. It's one dead keeper. They could push a little bit more safely now as well. Now it looks like we do have... Yeah, the Spirit Vessel is up and ready. The Doom going for a Radiance. Radiance v Radiance, huh? He's almost got the Lincolns. But this is a push into the tower as they see that Draken is down in the bot. He does have a Remnant still up and ready to jump back in. An aggressive Dire Observer Ward thrown down to get some complete vision because this wall means nothing apparently. Draken trying to get the Searing Chains, won't find it, but they are going to drums in. They want to try to get the kill though. They do manage to break the Lincolns. Don't know with what. What did they break that with? Oh, they broke it with... Oh, I don't know what they broke it with. They stole another word, though. Arms is trying to kill off Frank. The last thing he could do as a last hurrah is just turn and doom him. But he's not going to get it. Will go down still. He does have an Aegis, so I guess... oh, yeah, get the Lincolns as well. Will-O-Wisp will at least keep the Tiny at bay for that one period of time. They will steal, what, Tree Grab? Toss. Okay, they do manage to get Toss. Rage will be expended to get rid of the Wisp. 125 gold, easy for them. Nature's Prophet, though, now... considering the TP to the bot tower there, but they will just leave that be for now. How low is that tower? How much damage do they get? Oh, it's half. Alright, decent damage. Well, Draken down in the bot. He's applying some creep damage to the tower, not revealing his current location. Donna is looking for someone to kill. The Morphling burning his, well, not burning it, I guess. He's obviously farming with Adaptive. Nature's Prophet ult goes through. That was kind of the start, though, so it dealt no damage. 3 Treants, huh? Where did that come from? No Ags, so didn't come from Ags. So what are we looking for the Keeper here? It is the Refresher. It's just gotten to the point where there's really no point to get an Ags on Keeper anymore. Double Will-O-Wisp is insane. Now, like I was saying, the Morphling, 16.5. He is ahead on the net worth, and so is the whole entire team at Thunder Predator. So, you gotta be careful. Because now the game is slightly out of... Well, slightly. It's 6k out of their hands. Almost 7.5. XP as well, and the win probability, once pretty high, now not so much. They find maybe a return kill on the fact that they just lost Murdoch. They do not find a return kill on the fact that they just lost Murdoch. They might also lose Winter Wyvern here. Keeper Wave goes through, the Nature's Prophet TP. Actually, that's not Nature's, that's Matthew stealing TP. They do get RZS, and Aegis or not, there's not really a lot they could really do here. Well, Motocare, just gonna be a Manta next. Draken has no Remnant this time, and they see that. So they have to do this now. Ugna coming in there with a Haste Rune, now active. He's gonna bait it out. But the bait was on the other foot. They do manage to find the Yules, though. Draken does manage to bring out one Remnant, and they want to try and find the return. They do find the Rubik, though, who's coming in. The Nature's Prophet comes in, drops the Silence, so he can't TP out anyway. He's dead one way or another. Will they find Matthew? They will not. He's TPing out of there. He doesn't want any part of this, but now they're looking for more arms. Now, well, Toon's got a DD, and the Aegis just expired, so we'll just leave out of that one. Relined up, though. They do not see... No, they do see them. They see one. Nature's Prophet pumping TP. Unless that's... No, that's Rubik TP. I'm being dumb. Rubik TPing in. He will find the Winter Wyvern on the back line. Slips him up. Steals. And he will end up getting his very good spell. It's still only level 2, though. Arctic Burn not going to do too much here. Yeah, that Nether Ward not happening. They will drop a Will-O-Wisp, though. And Rar is probably going to die here. The wave goes through, Adaptive Strike as well, but now they're looking for the kill on Prada, and they do get that kill on Prada. Arms. Maybe if he specs his 20 here pretty quickly, he'd actually have a much harder or easier time doing this. Now out goes the Rubik, who's got the Winter Wyvern Q. They do manage to steal Avalanche. They do toss him out of the way, but it's not going to save him. Arms. I lied. It is going to save him. For the time being, at least. Frank coming in. He doesn't have Doom. He's going to try and turn around. They're not going to end up getting it, though. He will end up going down as well. The TP rotations, though, Nature's Prophet. It's just like, alright, well, I'm pushing bot now. Got Lightning now, too. I think he's had that, actually. There's that dire Vision Ward, though. They see this whole rotation. They understand. Go for the +4. Went for the +4. This might turn into the eventual rat game, my boys. But, of course, there is a Radiance out on the Doom, so it's not like they don't have anything to combat the eventuality. Went for morph targets allies instead of waveform attacks. I think this is the one game where it's okay because Ember Spirit is pretty freaking good to get a copy of. Dude, look, he took no damage. He's got Flame Guard, so he's farming. It's so weird to see two of them. Oh, right, because they have a tower. What is killing the top shrine? There's this one cannon here, just flanking the shrine. It's so weird. So, Keepers got the refresher up and running. They do drop the scan, and they find the natures. They do indeed. He's one dead boy in this scenario yet again. This might be a Shadowblade game for good old Murdoch. This Max Dagon. Stopped at 2. Understands he needs the BKB to combat this Morphling just jumping in and stealing their abilities here. Not to mention the Rubik is providing a very adequate threat to keep a wave. Arms will just rage it off. I don't think it was going to hit him anyway back in the mid though. There is the Radiance. Like I was saying, it's pretty good this game. Morphling is now Doom. Actually used Devour there. Does he get the Devoured? Ah, they dropped the Radiant Scan. They know that they're there. It's time to go. Time to go home, that is. And we'll do exactly that. Well, already, we're seeing 20,000 on the Morphling in this game. The towers are already down, though. The bot tower and bot racks have been taken down. I love seeing, like, Morph and then Doom. Doom spells. Nature's Prophet TPing in. It's going to make some trees and walk on out. That's just how Nature's Prophet rolls in this scenario. He's jumping into lanes to drop treants and then to slow down creep waves. That's how they're going to do it. In fact, they even circle the fact that that's happening right now. Fortunately, these aren't strong enough, I'm pretty sure, just yet. I want to see if he goes for the CDR or the 50 attack speed. He's got silence, so I kind of want to see CDR. But you never know. This could be a famine game. This could be a game where we're going to have Nature's Prophet level 25 with cooldown reduction, Aghanim Scepter, Refresher, and he just ults all the time. Looks like they're going to have to let Draken go for now. They can't quite find the jump just yet. They will blink in, but there is no bash to break the eventuality of a TP there. So, but looks like that is the next thing on their to-do list, is to get that Lifestealer Basher up and online so they can actually jump Draken and kill him adequately. Prophet down in bottom, popping them trees. Rubik with no stolen spell. We do hear a Doom Shadowblade, maybe trying to hunt out that Nature's, but nothing. Nothing. So this is basically a game of whose core is just going to outpush whose core. And since Nature's Prophet exists in this game, I imagine Nature's Prophet's going to have an easier time doing this. At top, Tiny. Gonna be in trouble. Tosses him to the creep wave. Gets all the gold from it, of course, but does have Searing Chains up and ready. This is when you start TPing, though. There is no Yules. Actually, there is Yules on the Emperor, but they do find the silence. There's the Yules as a refractive. They will just go ahead and Remnant out. Goes to the Shrine, actually. Frank all slowed up. God, that is so weird to see. So Scotty is up for the Morphling now at 22.5. The gold is very different compared to the last game, where last game, you know, there was a Morph and a Lifestealer. This net worth was not at the same as last. That, or, you know, I might have been looking at buybacks the whole time. I don't know. They are looking to find the jump on the Ember yet again. They're closing up on his position, but no bash. That's there now. They turn off the Radiance too. Not to reveal any immediate information. Where did that Remnant go? Did he not cast a Remnant when he went down there? Oh, he's got one. Where's the... Oh, it's over here. Really weird spot for a Remnant, but alright. So it's just a big famine war this game. 23,000 on the Morphling, who's going to go for BKB into the Butterfly next. Following that is 22,000 on the Lifestealer, who is working on the Abyssal Blade. The Doom running at 19.5. Hang on, we do see a potential kill on Matthew here. They aren't going to find it just quite yet. The 4 staff's there, though. They do find the lift. Scythe of Ice is going to be picked up for the Nature's Prophet as well. They do find the return kill. Draken is going to try. Arms is just like, nah, I'm not having any of this. They find the Roshan, so they get that Aegis, no problem. And now they are going to find this Tiny all Yulesed up and ready to die. Nature's Prophet teeping out down to the bot lane here. And this is it, boys. This is our game. Nature's Prophet drops Treants down into a lane and makes sure that it doesn't get pushed out. Even if, like, these Treants die, which they will because Keeper exists in this game, these creeps are still damaged. Nature's Prophet ult does manage to catch the Rubik, who's got a haste rune going. He's got a gem, a true sight up as well. Apparently he's got another one pocketed in his to buy list. We're at 16 and 24. The 38-minute mark, and we are seeing Thunder Predator just flick away here. They're having a hard time fighting a tune, and you know, they just let this Morphling go. It's hard. It's hard indeed. How does he still have Devour going? That's weird. They really want to get this bot, though. Lifestealer pops out of the creeps, and bot will just leave. Result comes through, gets a whiff, and they see that Frank and Attune are down in the bot here, and Nature's Prophet just summoning more Treants. This is basically going to be our game, folks, is that it's going to be Nature's Prophet war against Attune. They need the silence here. There's no vision up there. Definitely not. They drop sentries anyway, just in case. Nature's Prophet, though, doomed up in the top lane. There's no getting out of this one. He is dead. We do see the Yules goes out immediately to prevent the Rubik's immediate death, but he will still go down. The 16k net worth lead, and the gem now being dropped on the ground. We do manage to find the slow. The Rubik is going to end up buying back, but the real thing is that the Ember in the back lines might be in a bit of trouble as well here. They do not get the Ember. Actually, the Ember disengages. The mass BKBs will be popped out here. Toss is going to be stolen. Tossed up into the air. That's one dead Tiny. Only 2 remain. Do those two have buyback? They do not. Just the Lifestealer, who really doesn't want to do that, but he might have to soon if he stays in this mid any longer. Lincoln Sphere is going to be broken. He's going to infest the cannon. Oh no. Oh, but Devour's on cooldown. They're just going to leave it be. It's just like there's nothing we could do. They're going to lose this top set of racks. Doom. Lincoln aggressively. For some reason, I accidentally clicked off on the net worth. The dominated siege creep cannon in the mid. Barrier goes through, hearts picked up. And now they're gonna go for this siege creep. They're gonna go for arms. Or are they though? They find the bash on Doom. The dash on Boom. You find the root, and that's one dead natures. No buyback available for him. They will have to disperse, and they don't have the ability to do that as Tiny. Getting clicked down, Matthew going to be tossing him up into the air, and that's one dead man of stone. They will find the other kill on the Winter Wyvern as well. They're looking for more. Rar just hits them once, but it will slow them down. Tiny will buy back. They're looking for more. Buyback out from the Winter Wyvern. The ult's available. The Will-O-Wisp, though, will hold off the Lifestealer for now. Draken's the first one to fall, but the buyback's there immediately. Winter Wyvern ult's going to be out there onto that Doom, and now they're going to steal Winter's Curse, and that could turn it quickly around here. They do manage to find the kill on the Winter. That's a dieback from him. The Lincoln's is going to be broken off of a tune here. He's getting pretty low. The Winter ult is going to go out, though. That's going to slowly kill off the Pugna. Lifestealer, there goes the Aegis. That's only just the Aegis. The Keeper Wave goes through, dealing the damage. Rar will still go down. Now they're looking for more as well. There's only 2 left. They're going to keep on stealing them spells. It's not even an Aghanim Scepter Rubik. They are going to clean up some more. The Nature's Prophet. First one alive out of this tool. We're preparing for that lesson, boys. Fortification will be expended for the bot here. The Nature's Prophet is back into the game, so the silence is available. The bash goes out on the Rubik. They're looking for more. The tree toss goes out. Not going to find much. Arms is going for a mission and going on a mission here. He will infest the range creep. Dies immediately. Sorry, I had a burp coming. They are going to try and look for a tune here. They want to get the kill on the Nature's. He's dead with no buyback. Double Root's going to be there. The Yules is as well. The Nature's Prophet's going to steal toss. Will be bashed up, though. Will be the first one to fall out of that one, but they lose the Tiny. They're looking for more, and Motocare will drop the GG. But that just means it's the end of game number 2, and they will indeed take it to game number 3. And yeah, there it is. Game number 3 will be shortly underway, folks, as Thunder Predator will take game number 2. After a big series of pauses and such. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with game number 3 underway.